Jamie with Play to Learn Preschool. I am so glad that you're here today for another day of virtual preschool. While we wait for all of the friends to join us, let's sing Everybody Clap with our friend Miss Nancy. I'll play the video and then we can all sing and clap together. Here goes. Everybody clap with Miss Nancy.
This is Everybody Clap from The Seasons. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. And everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. Everybody stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your feet. And everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. Everybody go peek-a-boo. And everybody go side to side. 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 And everybody go 1, 2, 3, woo! 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 And clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands.
I just love singing with you every day. Thanks, Miss Nancy. Well, yesterday we sure had a surprise behind the easel, didn't we? When Betsy wasn't there, she had been out flying around. I wonder if she's back today. There's only one way to find out. If I count to 3, can you say, Betsy, where are you? Will you say it really loudly? Here goes. 1, 2, 3. Betsy, where are you? Who's back there today? Oh, it's Betsy. Betsy, I missed you so much yesterday. It wasn't the same without you. I'm so glad you're here. Betsy and I would like to sing hello to you. Hi, friends. I missed you yesterday. Sorry I was out flying around during the video. Yeah, don't do that again, Betsy. That was terrible. Although the penguin was very nice. But things were not the same without you. We're going to sing hello to you, and then you can sing hello to us. Does that sound good? Here goes. Hello, friends. How are you? Can you sing hello, Betsy? Hello, Betsy. How are you? And will you sing hello, Miss Jamie? Hello, Miss Jamie. How are you? We're so glad to see you. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here. Here, here. We're all here together. Yay! Betsy, we're learning about some of your friends today during preschool. Each day, we've been talking about a different habitat. Can you say that word? Habitat. And a habitat is a place where plants and animals live. And this is your habitat, Betsy. Yes, I'm going to lay her down so we can talk more about today's habitat. Yesterday we were learning about the really frozen cold habitat near the North Pole and the South Pole. But today we're going to talk about a habitat that you might have right in your backyard. This is the habitat that's in my backyard. It's called a forest. Can you say forest? I bet lots of you have been to a forest or you've seen a forest. Have you ever seen any animals in the forest? maybe some small animals or some bigger animals. Tell me which animals you've ever seen in a forest. I have some clues for you. This one is in my backyard every day. Do you know what this animal is? This is a deer. There are so many deer in Virginia, and so every morning when I wake up and look outside in my yard, there are deer, and they like to eat my plants. Do you know any other animals that might be in the forest? Oh, you're right, Jaden. You're right. There are foxes in the forest. I actually saw a fox in my yard one day, too. He was creeping right along in the backyard where my bird feeders are. You're right, foxes are in the forest. I have some pictures of animals that live in the forest, and the very first one is the one you said. It's a fox. This fox is walking in the snow, but they also just walk in the springtime and in the summertime too. Do you see his orange fur and his big bushy tail? This is a fox. Oh, you're right, Timmy. Squirrels and raccoons. You're right, you're right. I like all those forest animals. This is a big one. I don't have any of these in my backyard. Have you ever seen one of these? It's a moose. Mooses live where it's a little bit colder than where I live. And I've never seen one out in the forest, but that's where a moose lives, in the forest. Oh, Emmett, you're right. There are skunks too. Sometimes I smell those, but I don't see them. This kind of animal lives in the trees. Do you know what it is? It's a bird, you're right, and it's red. Yes, and this kind of red bird is called a cardinal. We have lots of these in Virginia in my forest. The cardinal, this is the daddy cardinal, he's bright red. And the mommy cardinal is gray with just a little bit of red. Cardinals live in the forest. What else do you know that lives in the forest? You're right, robins? Yes, you're right. And there's a baby deer. That's the very first one we talked about. Baby deer are sometimes born in the springtime. You might see one in the forest in May, like we are right now. And you're right, spiders. Yes, you're right. Chipmunks, all of those animals live in the forest. I like the way you're thinking. Here's another one. This guy looks like a bandit with his black eyes, do you see, and a striped tail. Do you know what kind of animal this is? Yes, you're right. This one is a raccoon. Sometimes raccoons can be sneaky. The other day I looked out in my backyard, and I have a bird feeder there for my cardinals. And do you know who was eating from the bird feeder? It was a raccoon. He had jumped up on the bird feeder, and he was hanging off of the bottom trying to eat the bird seed. Can you believe that? Sometimes raccoons get into the trash too. They like to eat lots of different things. You're right, Beckett. You're right, Zach. I know that raccoons will throw the trash. Oh, this is a big one. It is a bear. I have never seen a bear in my forest, but grizzly bears live farther west, and this is the kind of bear that lives near my house in Virginia. It's called a black bear. Do you have any bears that live where you live? No, I don't really see them by my house either, but sometimes I hear on the news that somebody will spot a bear in the forest. Lots of animals live there. In addition to these, we have chipmunks and moles and badgers. You're right. You know all of the animals. Snakes live in the forest. You're right about that too. And mice. Oh, I love all of your ideas. You're so smart. We're going to say a little poem about some forest animals. And these are so silly. These are like little clips. And I think this one is supposed to be a squirrel. And I think this one, maybe this is the squirrel, and this is a badger or a mole. I'm not sure. And this one is supposed to be a fox. And I have another little, I think this one's a hedgehog. You see his little spikes? Yep. And another squirrel. Let's count. I'm going to put them here on the board so that we can all see them. Let's count how many animals I have in the forest. Are you ready? Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I have a tree. And we're going to put these forest animals up on the tree. Ready? The poem goes like this. 5 forest animals scamper on the ground, playing, hiding, running all around. If one climbs up this forest tree, how many animals will there be? So this little hedgehog climbed up the tree. There's one in the tree, and how many are still down on the ground? Let's count them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Say the poem with 4. 4 forest animals scamper on the ground, playing, hiding, running all around. If one climbs up this forest tree, how many animals will there be? Yes, there are 2 in the tree. And how many are down here on the ground? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. Good counting. 3 forest animals scamper on the ground, running, playing, running all around. If one climbs up the forest tree, how many animals will there be? Let's see, there's 3 in the tree, so how many are left on the ground? Just 2. You're right. Can you say the poem with 2? 2 forest animals scamper on the ground, playing, hiding, running all around. If one climbs up the forest tree, how many animals will there be? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the tree. And how many are down here on the ground? Just 1. Good. Will you say it with me? 1 forest animal scampers on the ground, playing, hiding, running all around. If it climbs up this forest tree, how many animals will there be? Let's see, how many are still on the ground? 0. They're all up in the tree. Will you help me count the forest animals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, they're all in the tree. Nice job with your counting, friends. You're doing a really good job of figuring out how many are on the ground and how many are in the tree. That means your brain is doing some math. I like how it works. We are going to play a game with a little squirrel. The squirrels love to eat acorns. The acorns in my backyard in my forest, they fall down on the ground, and then the squirrels scamper over, pick them up, they take the hat off, and then they bury them all over the yard so they can find them later. We are going to pretend that the squirrel is hiding the acorn in the ground, and we have to try to find where the acorn is. Will you play this game with me? I have 10 squirrels. Let's count them. Here goes. I'll move my acorn right here. Let's count. 10 squirrels. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good counting. 5, 6, 7. I like the way you say your numbers. 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of squirrels to be hiding acorns in the backyard. And the poem sounds like this. Little acorn, where can it be? Choose a squirrel. Let's look and see. Which squirrel found the acorn? Where could it be? You have to shout your answers or your guesses really loud so I can hear you, because I'm all the way over here in Virginia. Oh, I hear you, friend. Where could the acorn be? Maddox thinks number 1. We'll start right from the very beginning, Maddox. Let's try it. Ready? No, it wasn't behind squirrel number 1, but that was a good guess. Where could that acorn be? Poppy thought number 1 too, but it wasn't number 1. Beckett, I hear you. Do you think it's number 7? We can try. Ready? We found it on the second guess. The acorn was, all of you said 7. I hear you, Camilla. It was behind Squirrel number 7. Oh, so many people guessed 7. That must have been too easy. Let's turn them back around, and we have time to play again. Will you say the little acorn poem? Ready? Little acorn, where can it be? Choose a squirrel, let's look and see. Where is the acorn? Evie thinks number 3. Evie, we can try 3. It wasn't number 3, but that was a good guess. Where could it be? Which one would you like to check next? Tell me really loud so I can hear you. Jade thinks 4. We can try 4. Nope, it wasn't number 4, but I like the way you're guessing. Let's see, where could it be? Oh, I hear lots of friends saying number 10. There's lots of 10s. All the way at the end? Let's check. Nope, it wasn't number 10, but that was a really good guess. Where could it be? We have 7 more squirrels that might be hiding the little acorn. Let's see. Oh, lots of friends are saying number 9. Let's try number 9. It wasn't 9 this time, but I like the way you're guessing. Lillian and Harper, I hear you. You all think number 6? Okay. Nope, it wasn't number 6, but I like the way you're guessing. Where could it be? Nora, you think 5. Timmy and Matthew think 5. Beckett thinks 5. That's a lot of people saying 5. Let's try it. This squirrel really hid the acorn well this time. It's either under number 1, 2, 7, or 8. Where could it be? What do you think? Oh, I hear lots of friends shouting number 2. Let's check and see. It was! You found it! The acorn was behind squirrel number 2. Oh, you did a really good job with that. Do you think we have time to play one more round? Let's turn around number 5. Turn around number 6, 7, 8. Which one is here? 9, you're right. And the last one is number 10. You're good at that. Okay, I will hide it one more time and you can guess. Say the poem. Little acorn, where can it be? Choose a squirrel, let's look and see. Where's the acorn? Where's the acorn? Which one do you choose? Which one do you choose? You want to try number 10? Okay, we can do it all the way at the end. Nope, it wasn't the last one. It wasn't 10. Those are good guesses, though. I can hear you, and there's lots of kids, so thank you for waiting your turn. Let's see. Oh, lots of people are shouting number 1. I hear all those 1s. Let's check. Nope, it wasn't the first squirrel, and it wasn't the last one. It must be one of the ones in the middle. Okay, Dominic, he really wants to try number 6. Let's see. Nope, but I like the way you're shouting out the numbers. Good job. Where is the acorn? One of these squirrels has lost it and hidden it from us. Do you think so? Hadley thinks number 7. We can try it. Nope, it wasn't number 7. Alec and Dominic, I hear you. Mason and Jeremiah and Liam and Elias, I hear you. Alina thinks number 5. We can try it. Nope, it wasn't 5, but you're making really good guesses. It's either 2, 3, or 4, or down here number 8 or 9. What do you think? Paulo and Bailey both think number 8. Let's check and see if it's behind number 8. It was number 8. You're right. The acorn was behind number 8. That was a really good guess. I like the way you take turns and play this game, and you're always shouting out all the numbers for me. It makes me feel so proud that you do such a nice job participating in preschool time. Today we're going to read one of my very favorite books about forest animals. This book is called Bear's New Friend. It's by Karma Wilson, and the pictures are by Jane Chapman. Have you ever read any of these other books about Bear? There are lots of them. There's one about Bear feeling sick, Bear feeling scared, Bear, all kinds of things. Bear snores on, he just takes a nap all winter long. But this is one of my favorites, where all of the forest animals make a new friend. I wonder what kind of a friend they will have who also lives in the forest. Let's read and find out what happens when Bear and his friends make a new friend. This book is called Bear's New Friend. And here's the title page. Right here. Bear's New Friend by Karma Wilson. And the illustrations, that means the pictures, are by Jane Chapman. What kind of a friend are they going to make in the woods? See if you can figure it out. In the woods, in the sun, on a hot summer day, Bear feels an itching to head out to play. He goes to find Mouse, his littlest friend, but just as Big Bear heads round the bend, there's a clatter in the tree. Oh, what could it be? And the bear asks, who? Can you say that? Who? Who's making all that clatter up in the tree? Bear calls, is that Mouse who hides in the tree? But Mouse scurries up and squeaks, it's not me. Bear scratches his head. Who's hiding up there? Mouse shrugs his shoulders. Perhaps it is Hare. Do you think it's the little rabbit? Mouse starts to shout, come out, friend, come out. And the bear asks, who? Can you say that? Who is up in the tree? Is it Hare? Nobody answers. Who is it? Asks Bear. They peek in the tree, but nobody's there. Bear cries, no one's here. But where did they go? Then Hare hops along and says, howdy ho. You see the hare? So we've got a bear and a mouse and a hare. Something sped past, going fast, 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 and the bear asks, who? You can read it with me. You're right. Hare says, let's go follow to see what we see. Bear says, is it Badger? Who else can it be? But there by a log with Gopher and Mole, Badger is peeking into a deep hole. See all those forest animals? Gopher and Mole and Badger. Come look if you dare. There's someone down there. And the bear asks, who? Good reading. I think you might be right, Cooper. Bear says, it's not us. But who is it then? I know, says Badger. It's Raven or Wren. But Raven and Wren flap down from the sky. We saw all our friends and we thought we'd fly by. It's not the raven or the wren. Those are other birds that live in the forest. Up from the ground comes a rustling sound, and the bear asks, who? Can you say it? Who? You're right, Nathaniel. They should be careful. I don't know who's under there. Who are you down there? Who is it, I say? Why stay in that hole? Why hide the whole day? Why don't you like us? Why? Then a trembling voice says, because I am shy. Shy means a little nervous to meet new people. Two eyes peek-a-boo, and the voice says, who? And the bear says, hi. Who do you think is hiding in this hole? What kind of a forest animal could it be? Jessica and Beckett, I think you might be right. Marcy, I hear you. I'm Bear, howdy ho. That's Mouse and that's Hare, and Gopher and Mole are standing right there. Next to those bushes is Raven and Wren, Come swimming with us in the pool by the glen. Please do not hide. Come on outside. Then, who's it gonna be? An owl says, hoo, hoo, hoo. Can you say that? Hoo, hoo, hoo. Yes, hoo, hoo, hoo. Good. Hello, I'm Owl, and I'm sorry I hid. I'm just a bit bashful, and that's why I did. Bear says, hello, friend. Come on, cries Mole, and they all scamper off to the old swimming hole. They splash and have fun in the hot summer sun with Bear's new friend. Yes, the new forest friend was an owl. I would love to see an owl out in the forest. They're very scarce. I don't see them very much, but sometimes at night I will hear one. Have you ever seen an owl in the forest? That would be really super special. Isn't that a cute book about all the forest animals? Well, boys and girls, it's just about time for us to say goodbye, but I have an idea for a project that you can do at home. This project is called shadow puppets. So to make some forest animal shadow puppets, these are the supplies that you'll need. You'll need some black paper, or you could use any color paper, whatever you have. I have some black construction paper and some popsicle sticks, or you could use a straw. Whatever you have available is fine, and some tape, and maybe your grown-up can help you with the scissors. And so what you're going to do is draw a little picture on your black paper. You could use a pencil or maybe a white crayon, and then you can cut it out or have a grown-up help you cut it out, and we can tape it to a stick or a straw and make some shadow puppets. Watch what's going to happen. See if you can tell which kind of animal I drew on my paper here. It's just the outline of the animal because it's going to be its shadow. Let's see if you can figure out which one I'm cutting out here. Do you see what I cut out? And to make it into a puppet, what I have to do is just take a popsicle stick, or you could use a straw, don't worry, whatever you have available, and a little piece of tape. That's the best thing. Glue would take, I think, too long to dry. And we can just tape it to the back. And then we have some stick puppets like this. And what we can do with our puppets is turn off the lights and get a flashlight. And when we shine the flashlight, look, it makes a shadow on the wall. And we could do a whole story about the forest animals. Here comes my rabbit. Hop, hop, hop. Can you see the shadow behind it? Hop, 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 hop. Do you see that shadow? We could do a whole story all about the forest animals at night, hopping through, or maybe during the day playing with their shadows. If you make some shadow puppets at home with your grown-up, I would love to see a picture of them. That would be so exciting if you would share that with me. So that's your project for home today. It is time for us to get Betsy out to sing goodbye. I'm so glad she's back today. See, the whole lesson went perfectly because she was here. On the count of 3, will you say, Betsy, come back? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Betsy, come back. Here she comes. Hello, friends. I love learning about all those forest animals, and I'm glad you are here with me today. Now it's time for us to sing goodbye. Will you sing too? Here goes. Preschool time is over now, over now, over now. Preschool time is over now for another day. Wave goodbye to all of our friends, all of our friends, all of our friends. Wave goodbye to all of our friends. It's time to stay home and play. Hip, hip, Hooray! Reach down in your pocket. Do you have any bird seed that you could throw to Betsy? She's super hungry. She couldn't find much out there yesterday. While you're getting it out of your pocket, grown-ups, make sure that you print your play pack. There'll be a link up in the video description and you can download it. It has 6 ideas for enrichment play that you can do at home after the video is over to extend learning, and also 4 printable pages where your child can practice writing their name, drawing some lines for fine motor practice, coloring, and numbers as well. So this is all up in the video description for you. Thanks, boys and girls. Are you ready? On the count of 3, throw it here. 1, 2, 3. Throw her some seeds. Thank you for the bird seed. Now Betsy's going to blow you a kiss. If you want to catch it, put your hand out like this. Ready? Catch it. Stick it to your cheek. Put a little glue down. And give yourself a big hug from Miss Jamie and Betsy. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye, friends. Bye-bye.